the other thing on as well. I don't know how it's called, but this is the gown I got from Constance for my 50th birthday. So I thought, what a better day is to wear it today. So that's why I'm gonna put it on the other thing. Tell me how it's called. I don't know how it's called, but it's traditional.
It's called the agbada.
Agbada.
Right, that's right, Agbada.
Agbada. Okay, so I'll put it on because I feel special.
Is that what it's called? Let me bring my next guest on because maybe I'm saying this wrong. I thought it's called Agbada. But our next resident speaker, you all know her. None, the one and only, the beautiful, amazing, lovely, fantastic lady, Constance O'Hannessy. Hey, say hello, Constance. We'll be talking about that later. Agbada, right? It's called Agbada. Okay, so
recording in progress.
Right. Okay, so Agbada. So wow. Just amazing. Thank you. Our two resident speakers, always on here, always sharing, always imparting, and I'm so grateful. Last edition for this year of the 1000 Life Changes. We have been consistent, we have worked hard, we've had amazing stories, amazing speakers, and we're about to hear some more amazing speakers. So if you're here for the first time, fasten your seatbelts because we're going off with a bang with fireworks this evening. So my first guest speaker, well, this lady probably doesn't know that I actually know her. All right. So I actually know her because I actually heard her first speak talking about medical things. And I've been watching for, this lady sounds quite interesting, quite interesting. But then I, was following her and then all of a sudden, don't know what happened. That I wasn't seeing her, but very interesting lady. So when Constance said, right, we're going to get this lady, I thought, absolutely, 100%. I've heard her speak. Not too much, don't know too much about her story, which I'm really looking forward to hear about her story and her background. And that's no other than the beautiful, the wonderful, the lady that actually gave, you heard that 1000, you heard the Life Changers song? That Life Changer song, she actually gave me. She said, look, guess what? Listen to this song. I love this song. I thought, this is us. Yes, the 1000. I think we're going to use that for our theme. Thank you. It is the one and only, the beautiful Florence. Just say hello. Oh, you're muted. I think you're muted, Florence.
Is she a co-host, Olivia?
Yeah, she's a co-host.
Okay, good.
There we go. Oh, we can't hear you. Might have some technical problems there. We can't hear you, Florence. We can't hear you. You might have to log on. Yeah, connecting an audio. There we go. Then unmute yourself. Don't worry, guys. You know what? This is life. That's what I love about life. Life just happens, right? We don't stage this thing. We're just not, and that's the beauty about what we do and who we are. We don't fake it. We are just like, as you see us, that's how we are. So things do happen, right? So while we're waiting for Florence, we'll get back to you, Florence. Okay. So, I was just looking for my other guests, actually. Let me go onto the gallery. Maribel. Can I see her? Is she here? Maribel, is she here? Maribel, if you're here, could you just actually just raise your hand? I can't see you. So just raise your hands if you're here. Okay, while we're waiting for Mirabel, I can't see her. But we do have this beautiful, beautiful lady. Now, okay, I can see Mirabel. Okay, so hi, Mirabel. You are co-host, and we would just like you to say hello.
Hello. Are you guys seeing me now? Wait, I'm still struggling with my something. 1 minute. Just give me 1 minute, please.
Your camera. Okay. Your camera's not on. Okay, so here we go. Okay, so let's bring Mirabel to the spotlight. Hi, so this lady, Mirabel, wow. I met her, I first actually met her. I've actually first met her in Harrogate. Okay, this bubbly lady, all about and thing. And then I actually got to really speak to this lady in Paris when we went for our convention in Paris. And wow, the little that I spoke about her, the little that I know, I thought, right, we need to, I said immediately, Constance was there, I've got to interview you. I've got to get you on one of my Facebook lives. And the thing is, a lot of people get very scared when I ask them that I want them to come onto my lives. I don't know why, but they do get really scared. So, right. So, Florence, are you okay? Is your speaking working now? Do you want to say hello? It's not working. Maribel, could you say hello? Hello to us. All the way from where, please?
Germany.
Germany. Oh.
Hello, everybody.
Wow, thank you, thank you. Now, my last guest, this guest, I've actually been following this guest actually since I started the business, all right? And she probably doesn't know it, but every convention, I've more or less got a picture of her. She probably, I'm going to send it to her because she probably doesn't even remember that I've got. When I see her, I get really excited. Why? Because I found out about her story. I love her story. I love her background, where she's from. She used to be in the medical field as well. So anything, sorry guys, if you're in the medical field, I get really, really drawn to you anyway. But I love she's grown a fantastic, phenomenal business as well, which, wow, absolutely amazing. Her community, I am just so honored and privileged to actually have you come on. And the great thing is that I just asked her and she said, right, let me just check my diary. I'll work things round. And, you know, here she is. And it's no other than the beautiful Marianne Hussein. Let me make you co-host. And spotlight you. So say
hi. What a beautiful introduction, Olivia. Thank you. Honestly, I'm so honored to be here with you guys. There's what, 130 of us on here. I'm actually in the middle of work, so I'm just like in the staff room, just getting, because obviously I'm a personal trainer, so yeah, I've just kind of like left it all to it, and I'm here for you guys on this amazing event.
Wow, absolutely amazing. Look at this, the Christmas feel, right? Red. And, you know, I'm just feeling it. Thank you so much, Marianne, because in between work, you decided to say yes to actually jump on this amazing course. I really, really appreciate every single one of you. Guys, now, let's just start from the very beginning, because we're in December, Ernesto. We are in December. We have been doing this 1,000 life changes since last year, towards the end of last year, if I'm correct. And we'll be going on till the next year. But before we move on, there are some people that are here for the first time that might be watching via whatever social platform. Please just briefly introduce yourself. Who is Ernesto Hartog? Oops, you're muted.
Yes, I know. Yeah, oh, good. I think, Olivia, I think "you're muted" is the phrase of the year 2020 and 2021, don't you think? I mean, everybody has heard it and everybody has said it, right? You're muted. Even if you're at the table, you would love to say you're muted, yeah, to your wife or to your kids, but unfortunately, they're never muted. Anyway, My name is Ernesto Hartog, and I am the Director for Partner Relations at the Juice Plus Company. Been there already for 28 years, done a lot of things. Operations manager, opened up Poland and was the regional manager there, been the regional director for many countries in Europe. And my main job now is to be the connector between the company and the field, our leaders. I do a lot of calls. I just was in a Zoom call for our Nordic partners, and now I'm here with you guys. So it's all about talking about the vision, the mission of the company, the culture of the company, the value of the company. And this is what I love to talk about anyway. So yes, been one of the founding fathers, founding members of this 1,000 Life Changers Soon with Constance. I still know a year ago or more than a year ago, we said, you know what, we need to change 1,000 lives. I mean, this is what we do. This is the mission of inspiring healthy living, the vision of helping other people realize their dreams. It's 1,000 Life Changers Soon. And this is how we started. And look where we are now. We have done 1 year, and I just recently calculated, we have seen over 5,000 people in these Zooms, if you calculate everything together. That is amazing. We have not maybe reached 1,000, but 5,000 people. And I don't even know how many people we have changed lives in the last 12 months. So I would say mission completed of the 1,000 Life Changers Zoom, I would say, but we are not done. We have just started. This is just the beginning. We want to change it into 2,000, 3,000, 5,000 Life Changers soon. So happy to be here and be part of this wonderful community that we have.
Absolutely amazing. Over 5,000 lives. That's just 1,000 life changes. That is just incredible. Just briefly, before we go, just to introduce another one of our resident speakers, Constance, just introduce yourself. Tell us who you are before we go to our guest speakers. Wow. And now there's some sort of a track. No, I didn't plan this, please. I did not plan this. Well, there's health all around, but I did not plan this at all. All right. So moving on, just to introduction, first of all, before we get into it. Now, I know that Mariam is at work, so I've got to be conscious of that. So she's in between. So I'm going to go straight to Mariam, first of all. Please just introduce who you are and how long you've been in the business and how did you actually get involved in this amazing company?
Hi, everyone. So I am Mariam. I am in the business and I've been part of the business now for 6 years and 2 months. I used to be a mental health nurse. I'm a retired mental health nurse. Now, when I started the business, I was at home and I'd just had my second daughter. I've always kind of worked, and this is going to sound really bizarre for anyone on here, but I just came across it on social media. So I was just like, somebody posted that, you know, part-time hours, full-time wage, and it wasn't for the money. I just wanted, I just literally wanted a social life. Obviously surrounded with kids and just being at home on maternity leave. I wanted to get out. I wanted to, you know, be around other adults who looked like they were having an amazing time, going for team meals, etc. And I thought I wanted a bit of that. I didn't really look at anything else, so I didn't actually know the company at all. And the girl messaged me and I just joined because she said, I said, how much is it? The only thing I asked her was, how much is it? And she said it was £50. And I just thought, well, I've just literally spent that in the morning at Tesco's. I've actually spent more than that. So I thought £50 to join is literally nothing. Obviously, don't get me wrong, it's money, but it's money that I had that I just spent more in Tesco's. And I thought, to have my own business, okay, why not? So I joined, and then I asked her, I messaged her straight away when I got the email. I just said, what company is it? And she said it was Juice Plus. So I quickly went onto Google just to check that it was a legit company and I hadn't joined some sort of scam thing, whatever, because it was on social media. And then my husband came home and I told him, I said, by the way, I've just joined this company. And he's like, it's a scam. It's this. And I was like, yeah, but it's only £50. I said, it's not like they've taken loads of money. I said, it's fine. I'm just going to give it my best shot. So yeah, forward 6 years, you know, I've managed to retire from being a mental health nurse. I've got 3 beautiful children. obviously I've become a personal trainer. The business has allowed me and inspired me to actually go down the fitness route of it, because obviously we've got the an amazing product line and nutrition, etc. So I wanted to go down the fitness side, and here I am, just loving life 6 years on. Absolutely love this company. Absolutely love the company.
Wow, amazing. Can you imagine how many of us want that? Somebody joined your business, doesn't even know what it was, but you must be so surprised that at the end of the day, you've joined this amazing company. Didn't have a clue in the beginning, and now look at this amazing company, and you're an international marketing director in the company. That is
do you know what it is, Olivia? It's just literally insane to think that I didn't know that I joined Juice Plus. I'm now international marketing director. So many people was like negative about it, but I just carried on because I just thought, I'm on my phone anyway. So why not just make a bit of money? And then when I got my first wage, I was like, okay, so it's real. And I remember telling my husband, and he was like, oh my God, you might as well carry on because you've made your £50 back. So yeah, it's not just about the money. I think it was just everything. And then the community and, finding so many like amazing people to then, help them get healthier and earn an income. And it was just, it was just like a knock-on effect. And I think, obviously my excitement shows 6 years on, and I feel like I've only just joined. It's just amazing.
Exactly. That's what I love about this business, that when you join, the excitement, the passion that you have is just out. I'm coming back to you. I know that your time is limited, but I'm coming back because there's something that I've picked up, and I'm coming back to that in a minute. But moving on, Maribel's laughing because I like to pick up things. I think, oh, okay, I'm going to ask deeper than that. So moving on to Maribel, please just tell us, all the way from Germany, you're joining us all the way from Germany. How did you get involved in this business? How on earth? What were you doing before? How did you get involved in this business? And, you're doing amazing in the business as well.
Yes, thank you very much, Sir Olivia. Each time, I think about how I joined these amazing companies, just like, we Africans who always will say something like, it's just like, it is like magic or destiny. I don't know, because I was never on Facebook. I did not see Juice Plus on Facebook like any other person, for example. I was just tired of my weight, looking for something to go down. I was really big, huge. And yes, I was frustrated. And I went to my girlfriend. I know she always liked to do exercise, doing diet. So I said, please, Jessica, help me with one of your diet recipe. I really need help. She said, I cannot do her diet recipe. She have somebody for me. Let me go to Blessing on Facebook and write Blessing. So that is how I went on Facebook. I started looking for her name, and I saw her. I messaged her that, please, can I get your product? Because, Jessica said it's 100% okay, because she has been seeing it. That is how I went into the product. I told Blessing, I said, I want everything. Just give me everything. Order everything for me, because I was fed up with my body. I've used so many things. I use pill because I don't really like exercise. For me, exercise is no go. But now I love it. Due to this company, I love exercise. I wake up in the morning, you go to my page, you always see me doing exercise, So, that was it. I ordered the Gold Pack and a Plus Omega. After 6 weeks, I'm like, wow, I feel so good. I was really heavy, almost 120 something kilo. I was heavy. Then I started feeling light. In my body. I'm like, wow, this product is really nice. And I have also health issue like Eisen, how they call it in English? Eisen, like iron, that is iron. When you feel dizzy, always, your eyes will always turn you. Yeah. In German, we say Eisen. That is my biggest problem. I always feel dizzy, but 6 weeks down the line, I was good, feeling okay, active. I live in a 3 etage, how they call it in English. Sorry, it's only German.
German, all the German out there. So,
I live in how they call it in English. Up, you have to 3 etage up. I'm like
an apartment or townhouse. Yeah.
Yes. So when I used to climb those steps, I'll climb one, I'll be bouncing like. But then one day I realized I just climbed. I'm up. I'm like, am I the one who climbed these steps like this? that was when I started following her. I started watching lessons, on Facebook. I started having interest in what she's doing. And one day I just called her and said, please, can I join you guys? Can I do it? I want to do it. She said, okay, fine. Then I was working like 10, 12 hours. Even today, I'm just coming. I just cut my hours because of this Zoom. I work a lot. I don't even have time. So she said, no, Mira, you cannot do this business because you work nearly half of your day. You're out. You don't have time. Then after 1 week, 2 weeks, I said, Blessing, please, I want to do it. I really want to do it. Just register me. I know I'm busy, but I'll combine it. And that was how I started. When I started, I got double promotion. Tack, tack, tack. Then I'm like, oh, there's money in the company. Let me just put more effort.
Wow.
And I added more fire, I added power to make it. Then after like 8 months, I reduced 5 hours from my work. I reduced 5 hours. Then after 1 year something, when I went to National Marketing Director, I quit the job totally.
Wow.
I said, don't want it anymore. And then I started working from home. So that is the story. When COVID come back, when Corona come back, and I started working for my husband company. That is it.
Wow. Now, I'm coming back to you, Mirabel, because I've picked something else again. I've picked 2 things. And please, guys, if you're here for the first time, I want you to listen, because this is what this amazing opportunity can do for you if you put the effort in. How it can really, really, honestly change your life. We're moving now to Florence. I wonder if your sound working now?
Yes, it is.
Wow.
You hear me now?
So yes, beautiful, beautiful Florence. Please just tell us, just tell the people that are watching right now, how did you actually get involved in this business? What brought you? How did you get involved?
Thank you so much, Olivia. And I'm really happy to be part of this. But earlier on, I don't know what happened with my microphone, because I've been preparing like for a whole, I don't know how many hours. But anyway, we sorted now. My name is Florence Lupo Osigwe. I'm a married woman. I'm a mother. I'm a wife. I work as a clinical site manager at Chelsea and Westminster. I'm a nurse by background. So I joined Just Plus in 2000, and this was during the COVID season. The reason I joined was I had to have emergency surgery, and I needed to recover for at least 3 months. So that kept me grounded at home. So, when you're so used to going to work and all of a sudden you can't go to work. So I was being paid full time, so it wasn't a problem. But the problem was when you're so used to working hard and all of a sudden you're grounded. So I found myself at home, had more time to go on social media. I'd heard about Just Plus before, but I'd never paid so much attention simply because I was busy with work. So when I sat there and started looking at what people were doing, and what got me was the products. So I say to myself, I was so tired, despite the fact that I wasn't doing anything. I was at home, just resting. I needed some energy. So someone mentioned about energy. So I contacted this person eventually who asked me to join. And I said to her, I needed to order some of the products. So she said, why don't you actually join? Because you're going to order so many products. I said, no, I'm not a business person. I have a job. I just want the products for energy. And I'm very busy. I have such a busy lifestyle. So you think we're busy, but we're not actually busy working for someone else. So anyway, she said, you need to join. So because so I said, okay, there are my details, there's my bank account, my names and everything, my address, just get me joined, because I couldn't even be bothered to sit down and complete the form. So I then joined. So when I got the products, it was really, really good. I had the energy, and I sat there and I said, actually, I can tell people at work. So because I was not working at the time, being on sick leave, I started telling my friends. So then it got to a time when I had to get back to work, and everyone noticed the change because I was so full of energy, jumping around, because the nature of the job is so intense that you're busy giving orders all the time. And it's very draining because it depends on who you talk to and which manner you speak to them. So they noticed I wasn't tired anymore. I remember I used to sleep in the car during my break time. The hour, I would sleep for maybe 45 minutes, knocked out completely. But then after taking the products, I realized I didn't really need to sleep that much. I was full of energy. So I remember every time I was on the Zoom meetings, my husband was seated around, and he was not laughing, but he was just wondering what I'd got myself into. So I then said I need to put the effort in. If I work so well for NHS and I deliver, why can't I transfer that energy and the skills into something for myself? So I then went with it. And I didn't even realize I'd hit my first promotion and my second promotion until my upline said, you've hit 2 promotions. I'm like, what do you mean? Are there promotions as well? So then when I got the paycheck, my husband was sitting there and he said, no, this is not right. This is unbelievable. So he actually joined as well. So that was my first team member. Wow. Then I had other people join. So the thing is, I always say to people that say they don't have time to talk to people. When we're at work or whatever we do, we're always talking to people. You're always recommending something. So it's very funny when people say, I don't have the time. So let's say you met up with someone. They commented about your hair. They commented about your skin. You start talking about things you do. The lifestyle changes. So it's like the whole hospital. People that I know started buying the products, including consultants. These are medical consultants. So I started talking about the products even before I completely took them for 4 months because I know what fruits, vegetables, and berries do. So that was my selling point. So before I knew it, everyone. So I started telling people that I'm not going to recommend makeup or hair or dresses. I've done that for all these years that I know. Now I'm onto health and beauty. So that is how everyone got hooked onto the products. And it wasn't just people from my own community. It was across the board.
Amazing.
It was the English, Filipino, Trinidad. It was everywhere. So I just got so excited that after 4 months, by that time I was trying to build a team. I then saw something on Facebook that promoted me to QSSE. And my upline called me and said, did you send Just Plus that photograph? I said, which photograph are you talking about? And why is QSSE? I said, because that was like 3.5 months into the business. So, but I was doing all these things. I was attending all the Zoom meetings, trying to understand how to build a structure, getting in there. So in 3.5 months, I'd got to QSSE. That's when I sat up and said, okay, now I need to build a stronger team.
Amazing.
So when she told me that Just Plus has actually put you there, is this you? I said, actually, that's my profile picture on Instagram. I don't even use Instagram. So what is encouraging is when you put the work in, I was a very shy person. I don't know whether I was shy or just not making an effort.
The talent
but I noticed that
coming out.
I noticed that every morning before getting into work, I would talk about myself, say a quick prayer. That's in the car in uniform. So beautiful. In a way, people then started coming to me. Oh, by the way, you're also posting these products. What are they? So I just want to encourage everyone that when you sit there thinking you don't have time, we all have time. Absolutely. We all have the same time. It's how we use it and how we impact people, because there are lots of people there that need our products, that need the business side of it. So, of course, the money started rolling in, and that hyped me up even more. But then I started getting more people to join, and those were also friends as well that were joining.
Beautiful. Can you imagine? And Esther, you can hear these amazing stories at the moment, introducing 2 people, didn't even really, Miriam joining, didn't even know that she was joining JP. Florence, joining and thinking that, right, I'm just here. I love these products. I just want to share it. And didn't even know that she was hitting. A lot of people, we're talking about these promotions, and a lot of people go, what does this mean? What does that mean? And you probably find out what they mean when you join the business. Okay? Let's do it like that. There's no way. I'm not here to teach you about the business. If you want to know what those positions are, then join the business, right? But, Florence, just going through all this and, hitting all these different promotions. And then you've got like a Mirabelle here saying that someone's selling her. She goes, I want to do the business because she got these fantastic, amazing results. She wants to do the business. And listening to Florence that said, you feel that you don't have the time, but you do have the time. And Mirabelle living her life and very, very extremely busy, but her mindset, and this is really quite interesting, her mindset, I might be working all 12 hours, but I still feel that because I'm getting this result, because of passion, she wants to do the business. And then Miriam saying, being a nurse, retired from being a nurse, and then following another passion, that this opportunity. I mean, what are your comments? Because these are three different ladies that have got three different journeys that are taking them to, you know, amazing, three. What are your comments on this? Because from the corporate side, you must get amazed every time you listen to people's stories and how they come in contact with this amazing company. Then again, I say that word. How many times will I say?
Yeah, you got me. So that is what keeps me going. The stories, when I talk to these people, that because of Juice Plus, my life changed. Because of Juice Plus, we got into a different mood. We went into a different role. We did something different. And I think this is so beautiful when I listen to all these stories, those life-changing stories with Juice Plus. Somebody that, as I heard, I didn't know, we'll see, and we'll get there. And if it's nothing, then it's nothing. And then suddenly they are going through this whole career with Juice Plus and the attached personal development with that, right? Because this is the beauty as well. You go through a very strong personal development from becoming a partner first, and a partner plus up to PMD plus. So it is what makes Juice Plus so special. The stories, the exceptional stories where the additional 50 pounds, 100 pounds, 300 pounds extra makes a great deal of difference. The freedom that people gain when they go and even at a later stage, they are making the decision to go 100% Juice Plus. Those are decisions. Those are stories that for me are like, wow. And talking about we don't have the time. You hear that all the time, that people say, yes, but I don't have the time. Listen to this. You can work 8 hours for somebody else, but you don't have 1 hour to work for yourself. That is like, make your dreams a priority. Make your dreams a priority and say, you know what? If I can work 8 hours, 10 hours for somebody else, I need to make it a priority to, and now it comes, to build my own empire, something positive, to build the empire, not for you, but for the family, for you together, for your husband, for the kids. And they need to understand that. They need to understand that you need to have some time to build that empire with Juice Plus. And I think that is the beauty. So yes, you need to take the time. It's not coming automatically. It won't be like, oh, suddenly you're an NMD. It's not going to happen. So you need to put the work in it. You need to put the effort in it. You need to put the input into it. But then the output can be amazing. So I think that is the special thing about Juice Plus.
Wow, I just love it. I love it. I know, because I'm conscious, because there's some people, because of their passion, they're doing other passions. I'm going to go straightly to Miriam and then I'll go to Constance, okay? Because I know that time is money where she is concerned. You know, she's doing her Juice Plus 24/7, and that's even in the practical sense as well. Miriam, please, you shared your story, how you got involved into this business, not even knowing that you got into this business. It's changed your life. I mean, retired yourself, now going on to do a passion that you probably, I don't know, maybe didn't have that inside of you before, but this business has allowed you to develop a passion that you've now gone into. 2 questions I want to ask you, right? How did you're now into the fitness, you're a personal trainer, I believe, if I'm correct by saying that. And what made you decide to go into the personal training? And then the second thing after that is, how has this business really changed your life?
Okay, so in terms of the personal training side of things, just before lockdown, I became a fitness instructor, so I got my qualification for level 2 and level 3, and then we went into lockdown. So obviously, because I'm quite active on my social media, I was able to go online and do workouts every day. And because of the products fueling me, and have been for the last, I'd say consistently for the last 5.5 years, I felt like I just needed to get into the community and empower more ladies to basically take charge of their health, because it's not just nutrition, it is the fitness side of things. Both go hand in hand. And obviously being in the gym and seeing these ladies, and half of them had the exercise thing on point, but then the other, they didn't have the nutrition side. So that's where the Juice Plus came in. So I knew straight away that I could actually get Juice Plus into these ladies, get them feeling amazing first, and looking amazing, and then get the exercise going as well. And then obviously you've got the whole package. So for me, obviously, personal training, it never occurred to me before. It was only in the last maybe 3-4 years that I decided, actually, with Juice Plus, it's going to enable me to pay for the personal training, get it done, and actually get a qualification while still doing Juice Plus. Like, I've never stopped for 6 and a bit years. And it just opens up more doors, more audience, more people for me to help. It's, the opportunities are endless with this company. So obviously it's given me the confidence to actually go and do that in the first place. But then not only that, it's enabled me to help more people. So coming off social media a little bit and being in the gym, seeing more people and empowering them with their health and their fitness goals. In terms of your second question of how it's changed my life, I'm just more present as a person. I'm more happier. Don't get me wrong, love my nursing and everything else. But when you're living with in-laws and kids and family and, 101 chores, loads of you guys obviously are on my social media, so you'll know, constantly on the go, constantly doing 101 things. Juice Plus for me changed my life from the beginning, because it gave me that positive community, that positive bubble. I became part of the Juice Plus family. And for me, I used it as a distraction from all the 101 things that was going on in my life at the time. So literally from day one, materialistically, it's obviously changed things, because I've become a yes mum and I'm able to get things for my kids without thinking of the price tag or anything like that, which is obviously what I've always wanted for my children anyway. But it's just so much more than the money. It's the community, helping other ladies in my team who have now retired from their roles. The company itself gives so much. It literally empowers you to become the best version of yourself through the products, because I think we minimize it a lot, but the products actually make you feel amazing, because when you are eating cleaner and your skin's clearer and you've got more energy, you're not going to be feeling crap. Like, you are going to feel amazing, and people will want to know what it is you're having, why you are looking amazing, why you are always, like, you've got so much energy. And that's where obviously the Juice Plus comes into it. So for me, it's hand in hand, fitness, nutrition, and just looking and feeling your absolute best. Oh, you're muted. Said it again.
I did that on purpose, right? That's just really, really amazing. How, would you say that, a lot of people feel that, okay, network marketing, and I'm probably going to ask this question to Constance, direct this question to Constance, really, that, a lot of people see this company or this, online business and just think, oh, yeah, it's about sales, it's about that. But as you listen to Miriam's story and her journey, and how it's moved her from being from one area and moving her into something else that now she's so passionate about, changing people's lives. What would you say about the company in itself? Would you say that it's a company that can help to open doors in regards to their careers? I mean, I see JP as a career. It's a profession. It's a profession in itself. And for me, I now have 2 careers. A career as a clinical specialist ultrasonographer, but a career in the Juice Plus company as well. So what would you say to people that are watching right now and comments on what Miriam's saying in regards to, she's now used that passion of this business and moving it into something else, which probably was inside of her, but now this company has allowed it to for her to pursue her vision and her purpose. Absolutely. Wow, wow, wow. Amazing. Did you hear that, guys? You're watching whatever platform that you may be watching. That's what I call it. I call it JP University of Life. It is. You learn so much. It is. And for you, Constance, it sounds like you were going to 2 universities at the same time. The JP University of Life and also the university to do your mental health. So it is absolutely amazing just to hear that. Moving swiftly over to Germany. Let's go down to Germany, all the way to Mirabeau. Please, explain. I know you've already briefly just explained, but you were working before, and I could see just listening to your journey that, you were working 12 hours, then you decided to join this university, JP University of Life, build your business, become an entrepreneur. And now what you have done is you have retired from your old job, and now you're doing something where you're becoming an entrepreneur. But there was something else that you said that I picked up. You're now also working with your husband.
Yeah.
So your husband, if I'm correct, I would say that your husband is an entrepreneur. He's doing another business, and you're working with him.
Yeah, he's doing shipping. He's shipping cars, things like that. He's into shipping.
So he has his own business.
Yeah, he has his own company. His own company is running. Yeah.
And now, what you are doing now, guys, I want you to listen to this, because this is a door for you. Many people are asking the questions, but this is a door. So now you're an entrepreneur, but you're able now to work in partnership with your husband in his own business as well. Isn't that amazing? So tell us briefly, just tell us, how has this business really changed your life?
Good.
I mean, we're not going to make any financial claims. I'm not talking about that.
No. Not even about the money. I did not even join Just Plus because of the money, when I saw Blessing on social media, she was so happy, always smiling. She was with her other downlines. I always see them laughing, smiling, but while me, I'm always walking, no time to even laugh or smile with somebody. I could not, So this thing just attract me, it attract me. I'm like, Blessing, please, I want to join you guys. So that was what really attract me first. That smiling, having that fun on social media, Then when I joined the business, then the big challenge came, because I did not go to school. I don't have any certificate. I'm like this, no schooling, So when I joined this business, I realized after 2 months, I make double promotion. So after 2 months, as I'm climbing up, I'm like, oh, I have to go to network office. I have to go to website. I have to go to internet. Then I asked myself, I said, Mirabe, can you do this with no education, no reading, no writing, no spelling? Then I said to myself, I'm a fighter. I'm born a fighter, 7 in my family. I'm the firstborn, and I'm always fighting. I said, I can do it. If all these ladies can do it, I can do it. Since Blessing is there to support me. That is how I started fighting, putting my interest to write, to read. I have gained a lot. It's just like school for me. Now I can read, I can write. I'm like, when I know how to look for words, whether I cannot spell, I just go to Google. I learn it all from Just Plus. It's just like school. I really achieved that. I'm so grateful. Just that part that, my brain is open now. I can go to Google and look for things that I want to look for, or I know how to spell it. The first day Blessing said I should do something, I should hold Zoom. I was panicking. He said I should go and jot, and I jot, I write. I was so happy. I can write. That is why I see I can never drop this company. I can never leave this business for nothing. I can never.
Wow.
Just that part alone, I'm super happy. Then again, the second thing, it really built me up, because see now, I can work now with my husband. Before we are 16 years together. I've never, when I said I want to come to your company, he always kick against. No. But when I started with Just Plus, he sees how I'm building myself, my self-esteem. I build myself to a different total Mirabe, different person. So now I'm his partner now in his company. you know. So I'm super happy, you know, I'm super happy. I really achieved a lot. I'm happy. I'm happy.
I love this. I love this. I love this. You know why I love this, guys? Because whatever platform you're watching right now, you're watching and you're not in this business, I'm telling you, it's time for you to join. Why am I saying that? I'm highlighting something, and I thank you, Miracle, for sharing that. No educational background whatsoever. Some of you may be thinking that, okay, yeah, all right, Constance talk about university. Okay, Miriam, she was a mental nurse. And then, you know, Florence, you know, was a mental nurse. And now she's like in charge of, you know, hospital and stuff. And then there's Olivia talking about, she's this. And Ernesto talking about, and you're thinking, I can't be part of this. I can't be part of that. There's Miracle. But can I just tell you something? She is a director in this Juice Plus company. She's a national marketing director in this Juice Plus company. With no education, she used it. We call it Juice Plus, the University of Life. That's what we call it. And she used that to grow herself, to empower herself, to change her life. But not only that, she now stands side by side with her husband, running his business as well. You may be watching right now. You may be thinking, I don't have any educational background. This business is for you. You may be watching and thinking, I do have an educational background. I'm very intellectual. I don't need this. We have people on this panel that are very high. We're going to move on to Florence in a minute. This business is for you. You may be watching and saying, I am a parent, I am a mother, and so this business is for you. Why? Because these ladies are talking about their lives, but how it's changed their lives for them to go into something else. Juice Plus, the University of Life. You will get your certificate with this company. Every level that you go, you will be recognized by that. It is a University of Life. We're coming towards the end of the year. Now is a time for you to make that choice. So now let's listen to Miss Florence. How has this changed your life?
Thank you, Olivia. That's really an excellent question. So Juice Plus has changed my life in so many ways. Like I'd said earlier on, with my career as a clinical site manager, nurse by background, I'd gone up the career ladder and I was working really hard. And you know, when you step into an environment and you're able to turn things around. So in a way, I felt like I can do more than just turning up to work as a nurse. I still found that there was a lot in me that I hadn't actually shared. So Juice Plus gave me an opportunity to do that. Because I'm into health and wellness, but I needed another platform in a way, something that would give me, because normally you get people come to you that, okay, I'm bloated, or I need to lose some weight. What do I do? So you go through all the things they need to do. But what Juice Plus helped me do is I was backing it up with a product as well. Because I remember the very first time my brother in America ordered his premium capsules. He called me at midnight and I thought something had gone wrong. So I'm like, what's the problem? He said, I've just taken these things and I've this surge of energy and I don't know what to do and I want to go to bed because I need to work tomorrow. I'm like, okay, so when did you take the tablets? Just now, but you're going to bed. So I said, maybe if you take that in the morning, so you have that energy throughout the day. Mm-hmm. And going back to myself, I noticed that a lot of people had been watching me at work and I wasn't even aware they were doing that because I had put on so much weight. I'd gone up to 84 kilograms. And there's this particular ward I used to go to and I used to get myself weighed all the time. And there's a time one of the nurses said, why are you bothering weighing yourself? You're not losing the weight. So when I started Juice Plus products and I was consistent with the products, I started losing the weight. Not only did I lose the weight, I managed to maintain the weight and the energy and the skin glowing. So the products themselves changed a lot that I did not need to sit down and start drilling it down to people that do this and do that. They could just see that. So all they were asking that I need some of this that has helped you with that. So that way I'll just get them onto the website to order the products. And Juice Plus has made it so easy because initially when I joined Juice Plus, I didn't want to do the business side because I used to see people running to post offices, explaining to people why the products are late. human beings are always human beings. They will say, oh, the products are not working, but they're not taking them consistently and they haven't changed their lifestyle. They're doing all sorts of other things. So Juiceless does that for you. Because when I explain to the people that join the team that all you need to do is promote the products. And if you're the product of the product, you don't need to do too much talking. So that really helped me a lot. And the fact that it was evident, people would see that, okay, your skin. So like people say that, oh, I don't know what to tell people. I don't know what to talk about. Even on Facebook, I had people contact me that I don't know. Oh, you talk about these products. Can I have some? Which ones? All of them? Which ones? What exactly do you mean? And I was always interested to find out, what do you need to benefit from this? What's your goal? Not just sell things for the sake of selling. So you get people come to you that, oh, I need to buy the products from you. Have you heard about the products? Yes, I have. So who did you hear the products for? Someone else. So why aren't you buying from someone else? So it's because you explained a bit further what the products do. And I can see that in you. So it's actually so easy to do, because we sit there and we say, I don't have time. I don't know what to tell people, but we're talking all the time. We're talking about our hair. We talk break time, you're talking. We talk all the time. But then you find that talking, what exactly are you saying? So I found out that I was offering something that people wanted.
Wow.
And that made a big difference. So it has helped me in so many ways. It's made me rediscover myself, that there's so much you can offer. There are loads of people that need the products, and then you have people that are so ambitious that want to get onto the business side. So to me personally, I feel more fulfilled, because someone was saying, oh, you're so busy, you're clinical site manager, it's so busy at the hospital. And you where do you get the time? Of course, if something is benefiting you, you get the time. So this helps me. When I'm on holiday, you meet people, you talk, because I like talking to people. So I interact anywhere, whether it's in the restaurant, random people you come across, because it's easy. It's also helped me reach out to people more, because you have something to offer. So I'm so glad that I had to have that surgery in 2020, and it grounded me, because if I was not grounded, there's no way I would have paid attention, because you're so busy trying to build someone's empire. And yet, if you sit down, you can actually build yourself in the process with just Plus.
Wow. I love that. I love that. I love that. Well, I'm just conscious of time right now, and I'm conscious about our speakers and them going to we're here the end of the year, December, and we have amazing stories. You may be watching right now and someone might relate to you, thinking, wow, okay, how do they do this? How do they do that? I'm excited. But before we go, it is December, and what I want is that we're moving into a new year. We're moving into 2022. And I know that 2021 might not have been a good year for some people, but it might have been a good year for others. But what I love about this company is that we are a family. You hear people talking about the JP family. We are a family. Doesn't matter what you perceive as your community. When you come involved in the JP family, we're all one. And we're all here to help each other. We're all here to inspire each other. We're all here to encourage each other in this JP University of Life. So before we go, because it is the end of the year, and because we want you to make the right choice, and that right choice is the choice now. You need to be able to make that choice right now. Then I'm going to ask our speakers to give just 1 minute why they should jump on this amazing company, JP. Why they should join. Why should they be a part of this? Why is it now? Now is the time where they need, before you go into 2022, that you should make a decision. Just 1 minute each. But we'll have to go, because we normally say ladies first. But in this case, we're not going to say gentlemen first. So, Mr. Ernesto.
Why is so important? First of all, you need to ask yourself also why. What is your why? What drives you? What is inside of you why you do this? Because the road can be tough, and you need to have a strong why, because things get rough, and you need to self-motivate yourself into the next position and into building that organization yourself. Now, why is it the best time? Because we got so many great things coming. We got the Perform launch coming. I mean, we launched it for for our partners in some of the countries. That is coming in the next year. We are going to launch some more countries in the next year. There's so many ways of building this organization and sharing the mission of inspiring healthy living with everybody out there. This is a calling. Why not call it a calling? Why don't you want to be in an organization, in a community that wants to change the world? I am a person that I think that with Juice Plus, with each and every customer, with each and every partner that joins the mission and joins the vision of Juice Plus, we are making the world a better place because we help people make healthy choices for their financial health and for their physical health. I think that is so beautiful. And then helping other people realizing their dreams. Who would not want to be part of that, right? So it's so exciting. We have a vision till 2025 to double in size. We want to give 100,000 people, new people, the ability to live the life of their dreams. That is one of our goals. We are doubling in size, but also doubling the amount of leaders that we have. So we are looking for thousands of new NMDs, IMDs, EMDs, PMDs, and PMD pluses. So the only question you need to ask yourself, are you ready to put the effort into it? Because it's not going to be like that. You need to put the effort into it, and you talk to a lot of people and you inspire a lot of people, but you get a lot of energy back. You get a lot of love back. You do it for the right reason because sharing is caring. The sky is the limit, and not even the sky is the limit with Juice Plus. I think there's so many great things coming. So if you have not started yet and you're still thinking, well, you can think all 2022, yeah? Or you can make a decision as, you know what, I'll do it. What is in it for me? Let's try it, right? And then I will learn it down the road. And there got so many people around me that can support me. So now is the right time. We've got amazing stuff coming your way. So yeah, it's now or never.
Wow, I love that. Now or never, guys. You need to jump on. Just quickly, 1 minute, Constance. Why do you think people? Then I'll go down to Miriam. Why do you think that people? Why they should join now? Now, end of the year, 2021. Not waiting until 2022. Why? Wow, I love that. The best Christmas gift that you could give yourself or to anyone is, that giving yourself, signing up and saying, right, your New Year resolution before the new year is just an opportunity for you to join a university without any credentials, That's what it is. You don't need, when I went to university, you had to have your A levels, you had to have your GCSEs. They used to look at your, and depending on your levels of qualification, depends on what university and what you could study. But this JP University of Life, that you don't need any credentials. The only credentials you need is to make sure that you're in the 26 and soon to be 28 next year countries, and you're over the age of 18, then definitely that is your, and you have the willingness to learn and grow. Those are the only qualifications that you need. Moving on to Miriam. Please, why should people, it's the end of the year, why should they join and why should they join now? Before you even say that, I remember, if I'm correct, because I have been following you, but if I remember correct, in one of the conventions, I think you hit, I'm not sure whether it was NMD or IMD. If I'm correct, please, I don't mind you correcting me if I'm wrong. But I remember there was one position that you were going to, and you actually got to that position. When you hit that position was in December. That's when you grew your business, and in December. Am I correct in saying that?
Yeah, you are, Olivia. So I got NMD on the 1st of November, and then 2nd of November I got DSA Rising Star of the Year, and then in December I reconfirmed NMD. So I think the only thing that I can really say to you guys on this, if you are watching this from wherever you are, whichever social media platform, there is a reason you have come across this call. There's a reason why you've stopped scrolling and you're listening in, or you literally, if you've just come across this, there's a reason for it. And all I would say is it's not about why you should join, it's about why not. You've got absolutely nothing to gain, nothing to lose, and so much to gain, not just financially, but everything, every aspect of your life will be impacted by this business, 100 million %. So yeah, I don't think it's a question of why you should join. I think it's a question of why not. Honestly, ask yourself, why not? You know, you've got your phone, you've got a mouth, you know, you speak, you see people, we're out there. Why not? You can see everything happening around the world. So many businesses are going online. Literally everything right now is going online anyway, due to COVID, etc. And our business does all the work for us. Like, it's, for me, I think the easiest way to explain it is I don't have to do no post office runs, nothing strenuous for my business other than just helping people and speaking to people. That's it. And I think when you get your head around that, you actually realize, oh my God, everyone needs to know about this business. Like, I need to share this with everyone. So I would say to you guys, don't ask yourself why you need to join. Ask yourself why not. You've got absolutely nothing to lose and potentially so much to gain. And all you need really is a phone and yourself. You don't even need a phone. Like, you can do this offline. You just need yourself, and that's it. And just give it your all. Don't hold back, because let's just say 6 months, a year from now, if you don't join, you're going to be looking at people that were on this call that are smashing them director positions, and you're going to be like, I should have joined then. And it's always, I think it's always nice to start something new in the new year, you know, new year, everything, you know, give it your all for something absolutely new. And yeah, like Constance said, it's a gift. Whether you buy it for yourself or you pass this on, if you're on this call and you're thinking, I actually know somebody that could benefit from this, you know, tag them, share it with them, you know, let them in, like, share this opportunity, be loud and be absolutely proud of it.
Wow, amazing. We keep saying it's a gift and it's December, and I love this about a gift, because I remember a couple of years ago, you know, the best present that you could give, especially when they have that passion, those people that want to do something, is for you to buy a franchise for them in this business. Because that 50 pounds or 60 euros or 100 euros or $52, USA dollars or Canadian dollars, you buy that for them, they have the passion, you give that, rather than buying them clothes and stuff like that, and they potentially move that business to $1 million business from a £50 a gift that you've given, with their passion, that you know that they have a passion. That's the best gift that you can give someone. So as we are talking, think about the people that you know. Don't waste it by not giving it to people that are passionate, but giving it to someone. Say, you know what? I want to buy you a business. I want to buy you. That's what I want to give for you. And see if they have the passion, see how it will change their lives. So moving on to Florence. please, just 1 minute. I'm conscious of the time. Just 1 minute.
Thank you so much, Olivia. I believe all of us should join Juice Plus, regardless. Because if you think about it, it's £50. I keep saying to my lady friends that there's a time I bought like 3 brands of makeup and they were all like over £50, but that was all wasted because we're not the right shade. And then you can't take it back because you've already opened it anyway. So I threw the money away. So we keep going on about self-love. So if you really love yourself, look into those things that will show that you love yourself. So I'm just urging everyone in the healthcare setting, when you join this franchise, it will reduce the number of hours you work. Because most of us do how many hours? 12-hour shifts, which is mandatory anyway, because the half shifts was scrapped a long time ago. So you find that you do your 12-hour shifts, maybe 4 shifts in a week. And then on top of that, because you need extra money, you do another few shifts here and there. So before you know it, you've done way more than what you're supposed to do. But with a franchise like this, it gives you an opportunity to do other things and get earned as you promote health living around the world. So if you think about it now, we're in this pandemic, if it's still going on, because we're not sure at the moment. We've done everything we need to do, but we still need to make sure we boost our immunity. So Juice Plus gives you the avenue of promoting health, telling people about the healthy styles of living. And what I found really beneficial are the products because they help boost your immunity. What other way would you boost your immunity without fruits and vegetables? It's convenient. And most of the NHS workers, we come home very tired. So even if you want to juice or do anything you want to do, you won't have the time or do it properly. But with the products, it's made it readily available that you can have it even when you wake up at midnight because it's just there for you to have. So if we really love ourselves and we want to make a difference, let's get into 2022, reducing those hours, investing in ourselves by learning the skills, joining a franchise that will eventually pay you as you help other people in the process. So I found that this has really helped me because I don't do any extra shifts and not bragging about that, but this helps that. And while I'm doing that, I get the satisfaction that I'm also helping other people get onto the franchise and also promote the products that will help them. So I normally tell people, because you get people saying, I juice, I do all these things. I always say to people that growing up, my mom was a nurse and those days they came to England to study and had to go back to Africa. So we were forced to be healthy. There was no option. You had to be healthy or you don't eat anything from her table. So it's something that's been instilled in me. So Juice Plus made it easy for me that I can carry on what I was introduced to as a child with the products that I have tried and found really useful. Yeah. So that's what I need to say.
Wow, amazing, amazing. I love that. And last but not least, Mirabel, that has touched so many. I'm just looking at the chats and I'm just looking at our speakers and I have to say this, and I'm going to say this because if I put them on the spot, they won't be able to say no. I'm going to have to have another one-to-one so that you have enough time to really express and really, I know that we've got you're rushing, but I'll be calling. So none of you can say no. So 2022, I'm already like, da-da-da. So I like this is the power of being the host. You can make demands on people, and because they're being visualized all around the world, they cannot say no. Right, so moving over to Mirabel, that has touched so many people's lives by your story, because people are feeling like they're not confident, they're not this, and already we haven't even dug into your story, and that's why we need to bring you back at some point to really share your story.
Yes, it's true.
For now, just 1 minute alone, tell people why they must join this amazing company. Now, not next year, but now.
No, Star Olivia, not even for the next 2 minutes, for those of you already here in this Zoom, guys, I will just tell you that at the moment as you're going out from this Zoom, just start signing up. Start signing up now because, we've heard them. At times people will say, oh, I don't know how to do this, or maybe it's only for people who went to school, people who gone to university. You can see we have also people that went to universities. We have everybody. The thing I really love this company is just, this love. They welcome everybody, whether you are landed or you're not landed, you're black or you're white, the love that they share. Sister Olivia, do you know that in France, me with no education, see, when I was growing up, I think from 8 years, I was doing babysitting. I don't know how they call it in English, babysitter. You take care of other people's children. When I'm talking my story, I just want to shed tears. I'm telling you, that is how I grew up, walking from one house to another, babysitting. So imagine me in France, on top of that stage, over 2,800 people clapping. National marketing director. I feel like I say, God, thank you that you bring this company my way. Who could have just imagined that me? When I came home, I showed my son me on top of that. My son said, wow, Mom, is that you? I feel like I have some extra value. I bring something in myself. Even when I come home, I show my man, I say, see, you see, he said, what? Is this you? Even the way he's talking to me now is different. Everything is different. No more shouting. I'm a director. Now I am a director. So guys, I don't know where you're watching us, where you're listening to us. You have nothing to lose. Even if you come in for 1 year, that 1 year you make it different. You can see all the people that study, people that don't study, they have something to take from this company. Like Blessing will always tell me from the beginning, Blessing will tell me, Mirabe, you don't need money, you have a lot. Because when you work for 12 hours, at least I was okay with finance. What I was battling is my time. People will say, oh, I have 4 children, I don't have time, I have to take care of the children. But you know what? This attract me, that thing they were doing, they have that time, that fun they were having. I did not have that time for fun. My life is only working. So you see, guys, if you're out there, you have those mothers, you have 4 kids, 5 kids, you don't have time for yourself. This is the answer. Because see, now, me, I will sleep till 9 o'clock. He will wake up and go to work. Me, I go to work anytime I like. I love it. I decide when I'm going to work. That is the part I really love. I can go to work 12 o'clock. And I decided to close late. I wake up, I go anytime. So that is it, is time freedom, time, be your own boss. Something that it is your own. I'm super happy, really. I don't go to that, my job, that you wake up 5 o'clock, you'll be going 5 o'clock in the morning. Just imagine. I don't know what to say, guys. In short, just go and sign up now. Go and sign up. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Miracle. I love it. See her passion, guys. I know we're running out of time, but the question that we're asking, Miriam said, why not? Not why, but why not? Just join. And please don't wait till 2022 and say, oh, I'll wait till the new year. The time is now. Prepare yourself now to join this amazing business, using the products, changing your life, be the products of the products, to having that element of fulfillment in whatever capacity that will be. And then stepping into your 2022 as a changed man, as a changed woman. This is what this university, JP, University of Life, can do for you. So guys, I just want to thank you. Like I said, I will be getting these. Miracle, I've already told you already. Now, we're going to have a one-to-one. It will just be Florence. I'll have like one-to-one, just having them. So I'm just preparing. So if anyone wants to jump on that bandwagon to say, I'm booking Miracle right now, I'm booking Florence right now, and I'm booking Miriam right now, that I'm going to have them. And in fact, I want to actually really book for 2022. I'm saying it now. I just want to have a talk with just Mr. Ernesto and me. We will do a talk with just him so that he can, because there's so much that people have inside of them. And then obviously Constance having a talk. So these people that you see there, these people that I've had over the years, oh my God, now he has just blown us away, because now he's put that agbada. And what does that mean? I don't know if anybody in the culture, let me ask for Mike from Yoruba or Constance. When they put the agbada, what does that mean? I think that means chieftaincy. That means that, and you're meant to do this, the 1,500. That means money as well. Yeah. So you're meant to do like this. But he's got this. So that, from a African culture, it means something. When somebody wears that, it means volume. And this is what I love about our amazing business. The community of togetherness. If you are working in a place where there is a, come and join the Juice Plus family. It is a community of togetherness. And it is a community where we learn about other cultures, other understandings. We're in a bubble of ourselves. We should have our own world. That's what I'm thinking. We need to have our own world. But this is the love. This is the joy. From head office, the support that you get, the support, they definitely take you as come as you are. We are here to support you as long as you're willing to put in the work. You want a fulfillment. We're here to support you to fulfill that. You heard what Ernesto said. The aim is 100,000 people's lives, leaders to be changed. That is the mission of the company. And what is a mission? It's not about dreams, I always say. It's about your vision and putting that vision into motion. That's the mission. So why don't you come and jump on that mission? Why don't you come on and change your life? It's not by chance that Miriam said before she left that you're watching this. Whether you're here in the Zoom or whether you're watching it by anybody's social media platform or whether you be watching the replay, it's not by chance that you just seen this. So guys, Christmas is around the corner. For those of you that celebrate Christmas, for whatever reason, whether you celebrate Christmas or not, you know, it is coming towards the end of the year. And what I want to say to every single one of you is Merry Christmas if you do celebrate Christmas, and have an amazing, juicy new year. And the only way that you can have a juicy new year, if you're not part of the Juice Plus family, is now. Is now to join and have a juicy new year. Before I go, someone said, is there a name? Because let's just have a little bit of a joke. And let's just wearing this African attire. And we know that in Africa, they have names, and names must mean and have meanings. So if somebody can put in the chat, what name do we want to give Ernesto? You know, that will have meaning. I know the Nigerians will want to struggle, the Ghanaians will want to struggle, the Sierra Leoneans will want to struggle, you know, the Asian people might want to struggle and say, well, we want to call you, you know, whatever. Let's see what names that you want to give. Someone says, Oga.
There's
Oga.
many names. There's many names. I don't know what they mean.
Oga. Okay, different names. So, Ernesto, next time we see you, we'll be calling you all these ladies. Good man.
I love that. I love that. And again, I wear this with pride. Really, I wear this with pride. This is, we don't care where you come from. We rather concentrate on where you want to go in the Juice Plus company.
Wow, I love it. I love it. I love it. So guys, thank you so much. If you have joined us for the first time in this Zoom here today, please go back to the person that's actually invited, you know, and sign up. As Miracle said, sign up now. And if you are thinking of somebody that, wow, you know what, this opportunity might be really good for someone, then why don't you buy them a gift? Let that be a Christmas gift for them. So go there, buy them a gift and say, guess what? This is your gift this year. I've bought you a business. I bought you a franchise, an amazing company, an international company, a global company. And this is what I've given you for Christmas. That would be the best Christmas gift that you could give somebody that is desiring to want fulfillment in their lives. So I'm thinking about who can I gift a global business, a global franchise to. And I think every single one of you that are here, don't waste it. Find those people that need it to change their lives, and they can get fulfillment as well. Thank you guys for watching. If you're on social media, I really, really appreciate you. Thank you for allowing me over the 12 months to continually being your host to the 1,000 Life Changers. I would like to ask the question, but even if you say no, you have no choice, you still got me. Would you want me to do this next year?
Oh, yes.
I feel that I need to put it in the chat.